I know. It's a bar that says what's working on your stream, but I can guarantee you right now I can click on our stream on the website and listen to the conversation we're having right now. So it's already gone live, so I have no idea why it has a loading screen. There we go.
I don't know.
It's fucking weird. Let me turn you guys down, you guys are super loud. At least Justin is.
Oh, that's actually probably my fault. 1 second.
Yeah, no, that probably is your fault. It's always your fault, Justin.
I mean, I could
No, you're
make
still
it
super
worse.
loud. And you yelling into the microphone as we
know.
go live, you should have fucking fixed that beforehand. Yeah,
I mean,
alright.
no one else said it. No one else. It's not loud for anyone else, apparently.
Well, it's not loud in my ears, but apparently according to Streamlabs, you peak past, like, you go 2-0 every time. Which is kind of funny, yeah. But only you. I don't know what it was, so I had to fix that in Streamlabs. There we go. We're live. Welcome back to the long and awaited podcast that only like 5 people watch. I'm still waking up slightly. I've been awake for an hour, I should say.
We've all been barely awake.
Yeah, I can see. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm good. Well, about as awake as I can be.
Yeah, I was gonna say. There we go. We're back. Wow, we have missed so much in the past. I think it was 2 weeks that we haven't been doing anything or talking about things.
2 or 3.
The world kind of blew up for a lot of people, so we just didn't really do the podcast. So, you know,
A lot of shit going on. People were busy.
Yeah, but yeah, welcome to our podcast. Wow, this is kind of weird. I forgot to hit the record button. I just hit it, so they missed most of the sound issues on the recording. Thank God. And look at that.
Yay!
Woo, I guess.
Yeah. So, I didn't watch any of the PS5 videos because I have no interest in it. So if you guys wanted to talk about the PS5, feel free to.
I could only get so wrecked. That Demon Souls reveal.
So feel free to talk about the PS5.
I didn't watch the actual reveal.
Because I didn't watch the reveal.
I was only watching it because I was assuming they were gonna do, hey, here's the price, then people could start saving up for it and all that. But it's just, no, here's the reveal of how it actually looks and all these games that are running on PlayStation 5.
You know what? I have been talking with this with like 8 Discord groups, and I'm just gonna say it now because it's my only 2 cents on the PS5. Nobody's talked about the Octodad game that they announced.
Holy shit!
How the fuck is nobody talking?
Octodad game?
Yeah, it's on the list. It's one of the. It
wow.
was one of the best fucking games. I think it was 2003, 2004. Oh, that game took over YouTube for like a whole month, and nobody's gonna talk about the new or the remake or whatever it is. And I'm sitting here thinking to myself, like, really? You guys are gonna talk about Grand Theft Auto and Demon Souls? Great games, don't get me wrong, but like Octodad is finally getting another title after 7 years. Come on now.
Holy shit! This is gonna sound really, really fucking weird to people.
Yeah.
Persona 4 is on Steam now.
What the fuck? Alright, this has nothing to do with the PS5. I mean the Sony Nintendo Wii. I mean, sorry, the PS5. Because it looks like a fucking Wii.
Kaiba Dual Disc.
Yes, the Kaiba Dual Disc, the Wii,
the Shelder.
The Shelder. All the memes. Yep. That thing.
I like the Kaiba one. I like that one so much.
Yeah, I know you did. Yeah, the PS5 is a new console. I think Michael said it was somewhere around $500-$600.
The
see.
online website has a placeholder.
The console itself is probably $500, but then you're looking at buying like the special edition that comes with the 2 or 3 games and the controllers. Then we're probably talking maybe $750. But yeah, no, it looks like a great console. I mean,
yeah,
from what I saw, which was only like a few photos.
Yeah, honestly, depending on what comes out with it, I'm probably gonna wait.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like they announced all these games and they're gonna be around near launch, but I'm looking at the game list and I don't fucking. I mean, there's like maybe 2, but that's not enough for me to buy a PlayStation. Like, come on now.
With the exception of Demon Souls, if there's any other of the games on that list, I don't care. You know, that's about it with me. Like, if Demon Souls is a launch... you could
technically play your PS4 games on there, which is fine and all, but like...
Which is cool.
I got rid of all my PS4 games. I don't miss any of them. But...
I'm gonna... Yeah, if that's the case, I can, like, sell my PS4 to, like, my sister.
Yeah, no, fuck that. I got rid of mine, like, a couple months ago.
Yeah.
I don't use it anymore. But the point is, you can do that. But the thing that I don't think people think about is, you probably won't be able to get your save files from the Sony store right away. Like, if you have an amazing character on your Skyrim Ultimate Edition, you're not going to get that right away. Like, that's not going to be there at launch. I hope people realize that. And I guarantee you, Michael and I are going to see on Twitter, people go, well, I can't access the PlayStation store yet. It's not there yet. Yeah, it's at launch. Leave it alone.
Yeah.
They basically just woke up. They're not going to be ready to go right away, so.
No.
Sorry.
Honestly, I mean, I'm pretty sure that's what happened with a bunch of different shit, but like, I wouldn't
be surprised if it crashes or is very buggy at launch.
Yeah, I 100% agree with that too. Because if that's like, if a lot of people are probably going to buy it just for the PS4 backwards and then kind of wait for a bunch of games to come out that are worth their while.
Honestly, I'm looking at all these games. I don't even play the Spider-Man games, but like, no, I don't know. There's a new Ratchet & Clank apparently, which I mean makes sense. They did another Ratchet & Clank game for the launch of the PS4, didn't they?
They've rebooted the game series, and then just kind of stopped.
Yeah, because nobody liked it. Because all they did, the gameplay was quote unquote new.
There's a new For Honor. I don't know. The games are kind of up and down, really. I mean, we have what I'm waiting for is we have the DLC next week for Pokemon.
Yeah.
And I could go on.
Like, I will say,
that, but go ahead.
with to continue with the Ratchet and Clank thing just for a sec, the biggest issue a lot of people had was they were developing the movie with the game at the same time, and all of the cutscenes were just taken from the movie.
Which, by the way, is so dumb. I hate it when games do that, because then you have all of your playthroughs on YouTube be like, oh, it's copyrighted. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oops. Oopsies.
Yeah, I watched someone do it. Just a little, like, not the entire playthrough because I didn't really care that much, but just a couple episodes just to, leave a like and blah, 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 support my creators. Yeah. But, like, literally every time there was a cutscene that came up, it would have that little pling on the PlayStation thing saying, cannot be recorded and stuff like that.
Oh, I know. It's so bad.
And so many people on YouTube got content ID'd and fucking taken down.
When I'm working on, just anything D&D or project related, I listen, or at least I watch somebody who does full non-commentary playthrough of games. I can't tell you how many times he's tried to upload the Ratchet & Clank game and it just gets taken down within the first 2 minutes because it's the full game. It's no cuts, no nothing, and he's like, I can't do it, guys. And I'm like, well,
it's also, I think it's Universal who made the movie.
I mean, Universal's pretty stingy. I mean, they make good movies. I have no ill will towards them, but fuck, they're pretty stingy. They are pretty strict about their movies.
And that's what I was gonna say.
You know who else is surprisingly really strict about their movies? National Geographic. Apparently, they're complete dickheads on the internet.
Really?
Yeah, you didn't know this? Apparently, not only will they copyright claim all of your videos, but they will take your video and commentary and put it in their TV show with no credibility whatsoever. Apparently, that's a thing.
Wow.
And they've been doing it for years. I read that on Twitter, and I was like, I don't believe that. And then I did some research on it, read some news articles. I'm like, fuck me, National Geographic does not give a fuck about the internet, apparently. We're probably just going to get copyright claim for saying the name. Just saying.
Like Nintendo? Is it like old Nintendo?
Oh, well,
if you just said the word Mario and you just got like fucking NCD, or the fucking takedown, like you're just gone.
Yeah.
The producers of Ratchet and Clank, the TV or movie, was Rainmaker Entertainment Inc. and Blockade Entertainment. I don't see anything
weird movie studios who tried to make a movie far too early in their life. Because you can't, like, they made a video game movie of all things too.
Yeah.
You know what I thought would always be a good video game movie? And you can hate me for it. I think you could make a great Jak and Daxter series.
So freaking agree.
Because you could.
I've been saying this before. Like, I love the first game was pretty good. The second game was awesome. The third game I kind of liked a bit more than the second game.
Yeah.
But like
the tie-in
that would be so
Daxter
good.
game.
Yeah,
was all right.
Agent Daxter, like.
I like to point out, I'm recording and live streaming this, and I haven't skipped a single frame. So you know what? Fucking A, this is great. No, well,
right. It was Facebook's fault.
I know. We were live streaming on Facebook, and Facebook was like, he clogged our arteries. I'll just upload clips to Facebook. I think this is the point. Yeah, they basically just suffocated us to death.
We're gonna use us and only us.
I told Josh that we should have multiple photos instead of just one, because he's practicing his photography anyway. So I'm like, if you get one you like and want to keep it, just fucking throw it on there.
Yeah, you can make a little slideshow or something.
Yeah, well, not even just a little slideshow. Just like every week we switch it up and have a different photo.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say like every 5 or 10 minutes. Then it just switches photos.
I'm not doing that manually.
Okay. Well, I
mean, you could set it up on Streamlabs, sure, but we're recording this for audio purposes. I don't think anybody actually cares about the photo, but hey,
it's a podcast. True enough. Little crow.
Oh, crows! It's that time of the season. Apparently, we're gonna
shut that window.
Yeah, apparently we're gonna get hit with a massive thunderstorm tonight, like a massive thunderstorm.
Yeah.
Tonight. I don't know, man.
Yes, sir. My brother was saying that Search and Rescue has sandbag stations set up already and ready for this.
You know what? I think everybody's just kind of
surprised me.
They've seen what 2020 looks like, and they said massive thunderstorms, so they're like, you know what? I'm just gonna get ready. If I'm being honest, I work tonight, so I don't know what's gonna happen. So worst case scenario,
sure, everything
yeah. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll bring an extra jacket. I don't know. That'll be my preparation. Just to get ready for that.
There you go.
Yeah, look at that. I'm so good at this. Woo! Yeah, so the PS5 is the thing. We're not really too excited, obviously, like some people.
Yeah, I'm not sure myself over it.
The one thing that I'm excited for in 6 days is fucking Last of Us 2.
Mm-hmm.
Was that actually coming out now?
I've been waiting and waiting, and it comes out in 6 days. I am so happy.
Wednesday is my DLC day, and that's really all I'm waiting for. So
something else comes out on Monday. I don't remember what it is.
Who messaged me? Why would somebody fuck off? Whoever just messaged me. Do you not see the little live stream icon? I guess it doesn't do it for YouTube. That's so dumb. Why would you not do it for YouTube?
I think it's just Twitch integrated.
Yeah, there's nothing I can do about muting it either, so you're just gonna hear Discord sounds. Sorry. Anyway, that was odd. That just threw me off my. What were we talking about? PS5.
PS5.
Okay, we're talking about the PS5.
Last of Us.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know what comes out on Monday, Justin, but I had a moment last week where I was like, "What the fuck is that?"
Yeah. Look on Steam. It might have been that something here.
Oh, speaking of which, because this came up when me and Justin finished playing a game last night.
The game you're still playing on Discord, by the way, you haven't turned that off.
I mean, it's a quiet game.
I don't care. I'm just pointing out that you're playing it right now. And I don't care. Go for it. Tell your story.
It was
oh my god.
Northgard now has custom maps.
Ooh.
Yeah, you can build custom maps and has new stuff, which is interesting.
Rock.
It's kind of nice to see that they're still improving Northgard. But I don't know. We tried playing Challenge Event and we just got busy doing other things. So maybe we'll do that.
It didn't.
Maybe we'll just record it and show how bad we suck at the game. In reality,
it also didn't help that the challenge mode's like, hey, here's this stupidly hard thing for your clan only to do.
Yeah, no, it's like, here's an impossible game and scenario for your exact clan. It's like, you know what? Maybe I don't want to do this anymore. Maybe I just want to go back and play against stupid robots. I don't know. But, yeah. Play with multiplayer and just dominate the world. Anyway. I wish there was a way to mute people in Discord. Like, just not be able to hear them at all. without blocking them. Like, to mute the personal messages, because
that'd be cool.
Out of nowhere, or at least show them that I'm live streaming on YouTube, because yeah. Anyway, that would be great, but Discord never created that. I guess they want to know when somebody personally messages you, but that's not at your name in a Discord server. So, hey. You know what always drives me nuts? Speaking of Discord, we were I always see people who are live streaming or like talking or making videos about their desktop, and they have the 9+ symbol on next to their Discord icon, like they have 9+ personal messages, and they haven't responded or done anything. That drives me nuts. That's my OCD. Like, I gotta check every time I get a message. I don't know what it is, but every time I see the little dot or a 1, like most of the time I know what it is, but it's like, fuck, I gotta clear it, because it's gonna sit there and just basically stab me in the face until I look at it. And I see all these people with 9+. I'm like, you have no sense of like how to fucking take care of your desktop at all, man. That's so it's so OCD of me just to like look at it and like, ooh, I don't like that.
That's the weird part about, because I'm in a Discord where I've muted like half the server, and I still get the notifications for the servers I muted.
I fucking hate that so much. If I mute a server, I don't want an add everybody message. You fuck off with that add everybody. I'm just saying. Yeah. There's only 2 chats that I don't have muted, and that's this one and my D&D one, because my D&D one's important. Saying that, I totally just told one of my D&D players not to message me right now, kind of rudely, but I can't help him with that. I was like, yeah. He was like, he's the type of guy who types like I do, where it's like like a sentence, and then he hits enter, and it's another sentence, and he hits enter. It's not one sentence, so it was like ba-doop, 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 and it's like, come on, man. Yeah, it's just how I talk. I don't know. That's how I do.
The reason I have my stuff on D&D.
Yeah, well.
Do not disturb.
Yeah. Yes. So the DLC Pokemon drops, as I've been saying, on Wednesday. I'm excited. We watched the trailer, not together, but we were all online when we watched it, and I'm pretty excited about it. I don't know about you guys, but I'm pretty excited about it. I have officially not been looking at any of the quote-unquote leaks, because apparently we're supposed to get another trailer next week, allegedly, that shows off everything, like all of the special Alolan forms and garbage like that. So,
I'll put it this way: I'm excited, but forms. Not you excited.
I don't know if I'm jumping out of my seat. I'm trying to get ready for it, because like I'm gonna spend most of my time in that DLC now until the winter DLC anyway. So like, I don't want to be going back and forth between the 2 islands. I just want to have everything and be like, okay, I got it all. I'm done.
But I just mean, like, you're a lot more excited than I am.
I've been a lot more prepared too, but
yes. Well, that's what I mean. Normally, if I'm excited for something I'm preparing for and doing all this sort of other stuff, where this one's like, I played it a couple times.
I'm different. I have to get stuff from it. I have certain goals, so.
Yeah, I just want to play it.
Yeah. I don't know how I'm gonna like it. The DLC island looks kind of small, if I'm being honest, from like the little map that I saw. Somebody did a time lapse. You can walk through 1/2 of the wild zone in 2 minutes, and they're like, that's the size of the island. I'm like, that's 2 minutes without a bike.
Oh, geez, really?
Yeah, it's 2 minutes without a bike. I'm like, I don't believe how
people complaining.
I don't know how trustworthy that information is, but I'm sitting there thinking to myself like, that doesn't seem very long or big for a $30 DLC.
Yeah.
So I don't know how I feel. I think that information is wrong, but it's just the map looks so small when they showed us on the comparison of the world in the trailer. I was like, I feel like either the trailer is wrong or something feels off, because that looks like you just made like a side island we should have just been able to surf to a long time ago.
Just ride our bike on.
You know, it's also weird because you're supposed to take a train there, but it's a goddamn island. The fuck?
Yeah.
What? I don't know. Yeah. Then the trailer.
One Piece water train?
No, I doubt it. I was like, I'm sitting here thinking to myself, like, what are we gonna go to a new town that has a boat? Is that what we're gonna do? What the fuck? I don't know.
Yeah, maybe you're going to the station to take you to a boat. I don't know.
Maybe, but there's not a town in the game right now that has a boat on it. So we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out. You know what?
Nessa's gym.
There is Nessa's gym. Oh, no, you're totally right. I feel like we're just gonna fly there in the weird Corviknight taxi thing.
would be kind of lame.
Yeah, that would be kind of lame, wouldn't it? Just be like, all right, we're just gonna fly around. I mean, all the other games had a boat, but now we have a taxi, and we're just gonna use the sky taxi. It's like, you know what? That's just stupid. Why would you do that?
Yeah.
How could you do that?
How could you do this?
I believe we're, I don't know. The Isle of Armor seems kind of fucking weird anyway. Just the whole outline of it, like the look. It apparently has 3 biomes in it, which, by the way, for an island, is very fucking bizarre. Okay?
Yeah, that's...
To have
that's
3 separate
pretty...
biomes. Like, the one, it's like, there's a beach, and I'm like, that makes sense. And then, like, then there's a swamp, and I was like, okay, well, that makes a little sense. You're near water. And then there's a grassland. I was like, well, that's granite. And then there's a desert. And I'm like, why is there a desert and a swamp in the same island? That doesn't make any sense. You got cactuses and trees growing in the same island. What? What is this?
Yeah, it'd be kind of... I mean, it'd be interesting.
The thing that does look cool, though, is a ton of smaller islands that you can use your bike to. I was going to say surf to, but you don't have surf anymore. That you can use your sea bike to get to. And the sea bike. Yeah, the sea bike is so dumb. But hey, you can change colors in it now. You can make it different colors.
Woo.
Yeah, exactly. You can you take your little sea bike and you can go to separate islands, and some people are saying that you can find like executors and stuff on the other islands. So I was like, yes, executors.
Executors.
Yes, executors are the best. I don't know why they named them executors. That's all I had to say about the DLC.
I'm kind of just waiting to see how it is when it drops. So
yeah. The other thing that was really nice that I get to talk about is I got to pre-order, and for whatever reason they released it a month early on D&D Beyond, but I got the new book for D&D.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Everybody pre-ordered it, but because the mailing system, they're mailing it out a month late, but on D&D Beyond they dropped it a week early. So it was like, oh, so I have it now. I haven't really looked at it very much. It's the Odyssey, the Mythic Odyssey, or whatever it's called. It's magic related, so I wasn't too into it. But
the magic Greek-looking things, because I've seen like some of the.
Yeah, I mean the art looks cool. They have some cool items and stuff in there. I haven't read the book itself, but then they accidentally leaked D&D Beyond when they accidentally dropped that a week early. They also dropped, for like 20 minutes, dropped the trailer for the next book that they weren't supposed to reveal yet. So now everybody knows the book that's coming out next. And it's like an Icewind Dale thing, I think it was. It's a giant... It's basically a giant book that takes place in the tundra, I think.
Oh.
So we're gonna get one thing like that. It's kind of dumb. I'm still waiting for my physical copy, obviously, because I prefer that. But I bought the D&D Beyond copy, too, so...
Oh, good.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's all I had to talk about.
I don't know. I could go on for hours upon hours about the Demon's Souls remake.
Go for it.
Well, first of all, I'm going to cover just the main concern everybody has, which is the tone of the game, where the original, I'm going to say it was based on limited hardware, stuff like that, because it was a PS3 game. And it's also part of the atmosphere because it's FromSoft.
Early PS3 game too.
Yes, very. I think it was first year of it out or something like that. But the old game was all. I mean, it's still got the same dreary mood, and that's how the Souls games are. Everyone's gonna die or everything's fucked. Blah blah blah. But a lot of like the new area or the areas from the trailer have been bright and colorful and stuff like that. And yes, they still have the same mood. If you know the mood sort of thing, it's again dark and dead and blue. But people are worried that it's essentially going to be a lot brighter and a lot happier sort of thing, just based on the environments and stuff like that. It still has the same old looks. But yeah,
I think also people are also forgetting it's going from like 720p to like 4K.
Yeah, and the other issue...
So it's going to be that bit brighter?
Yeah, the other issue people are having is the fact that... And, okay, this is a stupid thing, and I'm I don't agree with it, but some people that I've seen are having a bit of an issue with the fact that it's not being covered by FromSoft. But I will say, Blue Point, I think is what they're called. The people who are the developers are in charge of the remake. First of all, they made the Shadow of the Colossus remake, which did like stellar and looks phenomenal and apparently plays absolutely fantastic. I haven't played it, but that's one thing. So people really don't need to worry about it on that front. The
other issue, known for like making a lot of remasters, and they're really great at it.
Yeah, that's their biggest selling point, really, is that fact. And also, people are concerned about, I guess, the best way to put it is it not feeling like it from like a controls standpoint, and like, so like there's a lot of really archaic, crappy design in there, like item weight, or sorry, like an item burden, like you can only carry so many items before you get over encumbered. And then like you can't pick anything up. It doesn't like usually go to like a storage box or anything. You literally have to leave the stage, which means all the enemies respawn, to go back and put your stuff away. Another issue is the fact that it had essentially unlimited healing. So you could essentially hold 99 of a couple different types of healing items, which would fully heal you. Which Dark Souls 1 had this issue, Dark Souls 2 had this issue, but not to this extent. So people are worried kind of about them changing a lot of it, but again, this shit needs to change, because I don't want to have to go back to the stage every 5 minutes because I picked up a new armor set and maybe one extra weapon, or have to spend a shit ton of my points, like my level up points and shit like that, on just stupid shit like that. So yeah, I personally think any sort of quality of life upgrades are going to be great, mainly just for fluidity. And then this isn't an issue, but people are thinking that one of the cut areas is going to be coming back, which is a snowy area, but I highly doubt this.
I kind of doubt that too.
Well, they're basing it on one picture from the reveal trailer, which is the exact same as the
opening of the game.
The opening, yeah, which was also the trailer from the original. But people are saying that, oh, that's the new snow area, which was like the land of the giants and stuff like that, which is in the coding. It just doesn't work properly.
It's just leftover.
Yeah, junk. It's leftover crap that they cut. But like, it's based on one image, which again, that exact same image, just slightly worse, was in the original reveal. So I don't think we're gonna get it. It'd be great to have 6 worlds instead of 5, and finally explore the frosty home of the giants and all that other shit. But yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen, like, at all. So that's that. But it also just looks so damn good.
4K
oh my god.
HDR.
Yep. I don't care about 4K in the slightest, but damn, that just looks good.
And I know a lot of people, at least trying to keep on top of the PS5, because they announced Miles Morales Spider-Man, and then people came out, oh, it's just like an expansion, and then Insomniac said, no, this is the next part, and then they came back and even said, no, this is an expansion, but it's only on the PS5 version, and of Spider-Man. But it makes sense, because they're...
Why change a good game?
Exactly, why change? And most games are probably just going to be like... are probably going to be like Xbox One X enhanced kind of thing, where you have the PS4 disc or the download. It's just going to be upgraded for free on the PS5.
Yeah. Can we get a new Grand Theft Auto game instead of redoing that one?
I mean, I know Destiny, I think they said for a good few they're going to do a free upgrade to PS5. Because they're trying to just... Because they're not with Activision anymore, they're actually doing the MMO model they wanted to do, where it's just up expansion every year.
Yeah, them leaving Activision apparently upped their like profitability by like, I might be wrong on this, but I think it was 56% or something like that. Like in the first year, which is fucking huge.
Yeah, no, Activision has been shitting on all the companies they own. Have you noticed that?
Yeah.
Yes.
They haven't been doing very good for anybody.
It's like EA and they closing down every frickin' thing they buy because, they didn't make one profitable game.
Oh, they didn't make a profitable game. Well, you know what? Maybe because they were never making fucking profitable games in the first place. I don't know. Maybe it's because you buy it and nobody fucking likes your company. Maybe it's both.
Or the fact that they get bought out, nobody likes EA, and also the fact that EA just shits all over the fact that when the people make this shit, they're like, oh, you got a year to make a game with a new engine from the ground up, new story, new everything. Yep. Fucking get it done, otherwise we're closing you.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Fuck EA.
We should make a video game company just to be bought out by EA, and then just fuck off. Just saying.
Wouldn't be surprised.
Just sell them the company. Like I've had this conversation with friends where my friend Richard, he owns he does gift cards, and I was like, what happens if your gift cards get too popular and somebody fucking buys it out? He's like, then I get bought out. I don't care. I'm not here to make a fucking living. I'm here to make a retirement fund. And I was like, oh, all right, yeah, fair enough. Okay, fair enough. You wanna sure. Done deal.
Yep. Fuck that.
That's what I'd say. Yeah. Look at that. Isn't that fun?
Yeah, I mean, depending, maybe you'll change your mind if you really like the company or whatever. Blah blah blah. I don't know. I don't own a business. I cannot say anything regarding that matter.
Yeah. But that is business. I mean, I'm pretty sure Disney bought Club Penguin and just shut it down. Didn't they do that?
Shut it down and then made a second game.
Yeah, they took a perfect game, right? Like Club Penguin apparently, well, it was doing good is what I meant by perfect. And then they shut it down and then they're like, oh, we made a new one, guys. And then none of the fan base went over. And I was like, maybe it's because you shut the server down. Maybe it's because you took away the only part of the game they liked. I don't know. Disney, why are you making video games now? For kids.
Yeah.
Have you seen all the cheap Disney knockoff websites? Kids aren't usually allowed on there anyway. So I'm just saying.
They closed down Toon World, which I heard was actually a pretty cool MMO they did.
I don't know what Toon World is.
I don't know what fucking Toon World is, but like honestly, they have games and most of the games are okay. But there is some Disney rip-off games where you get like disgusting, gross. That's just absolutely the fucking worst type of games.
My mind instantly went to the Disney rip-off of The Lion King.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's like immediately where my mind went. And
the one where every time you die, what's his name? The lion.
Simba hangs himself.
Yeah. God, JonTron made a great video on that. Fuck.
And literally buries himself alive.
Yeah,
and Pumbaa jumps into a pot of boiling water.
Yeah. So it's great. That humor is not welcome at Disney, and they just fucking did it in a Disney game.
Jeez, it's one of those things where I was like, my god.
So, Nintendo made a game that they just released. I think the trailer just dropped today for Clubhouse Games, where you get 4 games for free that you can play with your friends, but it's kind of fucking weird. So there's dominoes, there's poker, you can make a racetrack. I don't know what the fuck that has to do with dominoes and poker. I'm sorry, I couldn't help you guys if you're looking for an answer there. And then there was, what was the last one? It was dominoes, poker, racetrack, and Connect 4. You can play Connect 4.
Oh hell yeah!
Switch. And I was looking at that, like, you took the most stock free games, like free board games that you could think of, and put them on the Switch. I'm just saying. We already have virtual board games that we play. All of us play virtual board games and card games together. And you're not going to put those on the Switch. Yeah. And you're not going to put those on the Switch. I'm sure Ubisoft would love to have their Monopoly and or the Game of Life on Switch. I'm pretty sure they wouldn't mind having Uno on the Switch either.
I think Uno is on the Switch, actually.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Nice.
I would say portable Uno, but that's, it's a card game.
I spent $2 on a Marvel card game. I think it was 6 years ago. And it was the dumbest fucking game. So I looked it up, and the ratings for this game, if you could have negative stars on a review board, this game had it. This game had negative stars, and I was like, it can't be that bad. And then I started playing it, and they're like, hold your DS sideways. And I was like, what? And then I held my DS sideways. And then they're like, and now you play using nothing but the touchpad and the buttons. And I was like, well, no shit. How else am I going to play it? Nice. And then they're like, okay, so here it is. And the touchpad mechanics, right, where I'm supposed to poke the game, was on the screen that wasn't the touchpad. So I'm like, so how do I... Wait. So I had to figure out how to use the touchpad and the buttons to get to the other screen, to swap the screens over. And within 2 minutes, I was like, yeah, no, this game sucks. Why is it programmed like this? This is really dumb. And then I kept trying, and I never went back to card games after that. And then we started playing Uno. But I never went back to card games.
Uno is so different.
I used to play the shit out of this Yu-Gi-Oh game on my DS. Back when Yu-Gi-Oh was good, I should say. And I had the best deck ever. But it was kind of fucking weird to play a game like that on my DS. Yeah, I could launch it right now and show you guys with screen share probably, because I do have a capture card, and just be like, look, it's dumb. I have to hold it sideways. It's so dumb.
A lot of games in the DS did that.
You know what else is really weird that I've discovered that came out last year that I'm surprised nobody's ever tried in this group? You can now have an emulator that plays games on your phone. Like, it connects to your phone. And you could play your phone games on your computer. I thought that was the weirdest thing.
Oh, no, I don't have that.
Yeah. You could play your phone games on your computer if you plug in your phone. And it like, projects them. And I'm like, that's so bizarre that somebody would make that. And you know what it is? It's totally for the purpose of recording them. But it's like, really? Come on now. I thought it was kind of funny, that's all. To sit there and have to see that.
Yeah, that's... I don't know. I don't personally. Yeah, with exception to the recording, I have no idea.
I don't know what's the point of not playing a mobile game if you're not gonna play it mobile, right?
Yeah.
I mean, if you're gonna live stream it, fair game. You wanna live stream it and play it and emulate it on your computer so you can record it. Fine, I get that. You wanna have people look at whatever you're building on certain games, fine. But like, what the fuck are you gonna sit at your computer and play a phone game for? Right? Like, I have Scrabble. I do Scrabble in front of my computer, but that's because it's only on the phone. Why would I plug that into my computer? And play it on my computer? Doesn't make any sense. Comfort? So I can feel comfortable? I don't know.
I have no idea.
I have no idea either. There's some things in this world where you just have to kind of sit there and be like, really? The world invented this? Just saying.
Yeah.
So, you guys played the new Lord of the Rings Online game that came out last week?
No.
I didn't even know that came out.
I should say it's Lord of the Rings Online 2, because it's a sequel to the first one that came out, and guess who made it?
Years ago.
What?
I know the first one came out like years ago.
Yeah, it came out when we were in middle school.
I think I know. Wasn't this the same people who made D&D Online?
Yeah, it was.
Or DDO, sorry.
It was, yeah.
Okay.
But it was kind of it's kind of weird because they announced that they were making a sequel, And I was like, whatever. Like, you're not gonna... I don't care. It doesn't interest me. And then, like, it came out, and apparently it's really good. I haven't played it yet, obviously. But just asking if any of you played it, because, like I said, apparently it's supposed to be good.
No, not.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
People in the Lord of the Rings, man.
See, I've never really... I mean, I like the movies. Most of them. But,
I'll say something blasphemous. I've never watched all the Lord of the Rings movies.
I mean, honestly, that's fine.
I started watching the first one. I think started the second DVD disc of
it's not in our generation, man.
Out.
It's just not in our generation to watch it.
It really isn't.
Long.
Yeah, they're way too long. Like, I've watched them, but that was like, I sat down for like a night, each night, with that intent, just to buy it. Or buy it, just to
watch.
Yeah.
I've been there.
I don't know, I have no desire, really.
No. Yeah, I mean, other than that, I think we're pretty much done if nobody has anything to talk about.
Keep going about Demon Souls.
It's up to you.
Like I said, I could be here for days talking about it.
Okay, so then we'll just end it there then. All right. Good luck, everybody. We're hopefully going to see you next week. I say hopefully, because